if you do not have a ball or anything for instability, that's okay. You can still do all of this as we normally do it. So, oh, I didn't pull up my timer yet. All right, and let's get going with those jumping jacks. This goes, okay. There we go. Keep going with your jumping jacks. I'm messing with my timer. I know we've lost a couple of folks to injuries. So we have to do extra push-ups for them. All right, here we go with our high knees. 2, 1, here's our high knees. Here's our straight leg kicks in 3, 2, 1. Kick it out. We do have a birthday today. It's my son's birthday. So lucky for you, he's only 17. So because it's only 17 birthday burpees, we're gonna add a little extra magic. But first, stretch your knee, stretch your leg. I cannot find my balance this morning. Nice and tall. Pitch those shoulder blades together. Roll those ankles out. Loosen them up a little bit. And switch sides. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Roll those ankles out. And right here, let's take our inchworms nice and tall. Walk it out. You can add that push-up if you like. I see we've had some more friends join us, but I'm very far away from that screen and I cannot read it. And last one. And before we get to work with our regular, we're gonna do our 17 burpees, but we're gonna add a little plank jack while we're down there. So instead of a push-up, little plank jack, come back. If you want, you can do your burpees with your ball in your hand, just for fun. Okay. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Happy doing this. Gotta do like 57 or something. What was that? 14, 15, 16, 7, 8. Oh my gosh. Ball really slowed me down. All right. Round 1. Squat. Squat with that ball between your knees. So, optional, obviously. Yoga block would work. And when we squat down, we're going to do a lat hold with some weights. So grab some weights. And then we have a push-up with the ball. We have our right knee drive, left knee drive, and mountain climbers. Okay, grab some weights. Ball between your legs. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And lat hold. Woo! Good. So this works better if you have something squishier. Basketballs and soccer balls aren't that squishy. Good. Oh, I just caught myself not pulling I'm gonna pull my elbows all the way down. I was not doing that. Pull them all the way down. Like you're pulling them towards your lats. Good. Here's our push-up. Come down, left hand on ball, knees or toes. Push up, roll the ball to the other hand. Push up, roll the ball. So if you have something that's not rolling, maybe it just stays on one side and then you work your other side next time. Okay. Or maybe you're counting and doing like 3 on one side and 3 on the other. We're gonna come up to that knee drive right here. So step that right leg back, ball up, knee drive, back. Fast or slow, this front leg is staying bent, okay? So just tap back, try and stay as steady as possible in that core. Good. Stay with me. You should feel this whole foot on the ground, right? So you're not on your heel, you're not on your side. Whole foot. Other side. It's gonna feel different. Your sides are always different. So check in, see what you need here. Good. Stay with me here, 15 seconds. Then we're going down to the ground for some mountain climbers. Hands on the ball or on the ground. The ball adds an element of challenge. 2, 1, right here. If you're on this ball, maybe you're going a little slower. You want your shoulders right over that ball so that you're putting pressure directly down on it. So if you're here, you want to be here, because if you're here, it gives opportunity for that ball to roll away, right? Be pushing it down. Abs in. We'll go back to the squats in 5, 2, 1. Good. Come on up. Grab your weights for your lat pull. And squat. Elbows all the way down to the rib cage. Right? Good. You can go a little faster than me if you like. I'm just really focusing on keeping this ball here in between my legs. It's tricky. I wish I had one of those squishy bender balls right now. Good. Keep that low back tucked as you squat. Don't allow yourself to arch your back. Good, here's our push-ups. Back on down. Ball under one hand. Push up. Remember last time how that ball rolled away from me? It's probably because I didn't have that ball directly under me. It was a little in front. It's like I was giving it permission. Like this one, you can really open up your chest. Come on up. Ready for that knee drive? And go. Keep it low. You can make it slow and make it more strength-based or fast and make it more cardio-based. Your choice, your workout. Just be working. Check in with that whole foot. Whole foot's touching the ground. You're not just on your heels or your toes. Or side. Spread your toes out. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. You guys keep going. I've got a little something funky happening in the back of my leg. Stay with it. Remember, check in with your foot. 10 seconds here. Mountain climbers are next. And here's our mountain climbers. Remember, directly under that ball. And go. Stay with me. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back to that squat. Good. 10 seconds here. And then our push-ups. Check in with that low back. Make sure it's not arching. All right. Here we go. Verdict is still out on this new mat. It's kind of slippery. Let me go back to my old one. Good. Stay with me here. Knee drive in 5. Oop, lose that ball. Here we go. Knee drive. Good, stay with me. We're gonna switch to our other side. Coming up in about 10. And here's our other side. Something funky happening in the back of my knee. If I slow down, it's not so bothersome. Good. Stay with me here, 5 seconds. Maybe we're mountain climbers. Here we go, come on down. And climb. That ball's bothering your wrist at all, because it is starting to bother mine. Come to the floor. You can use weights or fists. Stay with me here. 10 seconds. And release. Get your water. And then after recovery, take some plank. Okay? Hands over forearms. You can add your knee dip. I'm going to tell you what's coming up next. All right. We are going to take our right lateral lunge, and then our left lateral lunge using the ball. So it'll look like this. So it'll roll out from you and you'll come up. Okay. So you might be going slower than when we step it out. So we're right, left, push-ups with our feet on the ball. Bicep curls, no ball involved. Back. Oh, you know what? Let's do biceps, then push-ups, then bridge. Okay, here we go. So you can add weights to this lateral lunge if you are not using the ball. If you are using the ball, I want you to do this first without weights. And next round, if you feel like I got this, and you want to add weights, please go ahead and do so. Remember to find a spot for those arms. It doesn't have to be up here. It can be across your chest, hips, out, front, okay? But pick a spot and stick with it. And switch sides. Yeah, sometimes setup is half the challenge. So after this, we're going to do our bicep curls. We're going to work them nice and slow, okay? Good, last 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab your curl weights. Here we go, we're gonna work it slow up. 1, 2, 3, 4, release down. 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 Last one. Good. All right, push-ups. Feet on that ball. So obviously you can do these on the floor, right? And if you start out on the ball and then need to move to the ground, that's okay. This is a very challenging move. So it's fine if you feel like you're not ready for it. You could also just hold plank. Get used to that instability. Woo. All right, bridging. So roll that ball in nice and close, and then we're gonna bridge up and come back down. And bridge up and come back down. Good. We'll get that last little squeeze. Try to keep those thighs parallel. And you can always modify and ditch the ball if you need to. All right, come on up. Ready for those lateral lunges. So if you want to add weight this round, you can do that. You know, maybe your weight just looks like, well, I don't know if they do a curl, but maybe you're doing some lateral raises. Maybe you're doing some kickbacks. Okay. Actually, I don't know about those kickbacks. I feel like they encourage me to pitch myself forward too much. Remember to send that butt back, whether your foot's on that ball or not. It's just like always, you're sending that butt back. We're gonna work those bicep curls next. We're gonna go up for 1 and down for 4. So up, down, 2, 3, 4, and 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 push up time. So remember, push-ups or actual plank, whichever is making most sense for you. Keep that tailbone tucked, avoid any arching in your spine. Keep your gaze slightly forward, right? Oh my gosh. 5 seconds here. 2, 1. Woo. All right, we got some bridging. Here we go. Bridge it up and bring it down. If you want to play with that balance a little bit, you can bring your arms up. See how that feels? If you want, you can add on here. You can push up Roll it out just a little bit, roll it back and down. So even if you don't have a ball, but you have one of those foam rollers, this will work. Good. Back up. Ready for those lateral lunges. I grabbed a slightly lighter set, and I'm sitting my arms out long. But I want you to pay attention to that lateral lunge. Arms are secondary, right? So send your butt back, weight in your heel. Keep that chest up. Watch it's not pitching forward too much. Good. Stay with me here. Keep checking in with yourself with each lateral lunge. Where's my butt going? Where's the weight in my foot? Here we go, 5 seconds. There it is. Now we got some curls. We're gonna work it slow up and down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's our push-ups or your plank. Whatever you're working on. Whew. Oh my gosh, I'm petering out earlier than I did the last 2 sets. 3, 2, 1. Oh, all right. I'm bridging. And up. You can add that little rollout if you want. If you want, you can stay up here and just work that rollout. Up to you. Or you can work the whole thing. Remember, if you're rolling that ball or that foam roller out away from you, doesn't have to go that far, and you need to have control over it the whole time. So if it's getting out from under you, you're rolling it too far. Woo. And here's your active recovery. Grab water, and then I want you back down and plank. Hands or forearms. You can do your knee dip or something else. All right, round 3. We're gonna do our step back lunge. We're gonna take our ball and pass it under our legs. So we'll work right and left. Bicep curls with our abduction, adduction, okay? We're gonna do plank with feet on the ball, and we're gonna add a knee tuck. And then we're gonna come back to our back and work some core utilizing the ball. All right, I'm gonna grab water and we're gonna get going. Alternately, you could use a weight instead of the ball if you wanted. All right, step it back. Get low, pass that ball. Low, pass that ball. Good. I think it makes more sense to go to the inside to outside. But if you like outside to inside, that's fine. So you're trying to get low enough your chest stays up. There might be a slight little, adjustment. And that other side. Like I said, you can use weight too. My ball is not weighted, so I think more of the challenge is in the dexterity for my clumsy self. Bicep curls are coming up next. We got 10 seconds here. Good. Curls. Here it is. Up to 90. Out. In. All the way up. Down. Up to 90. Out. In. All the way up. Down. 90. Out. In. All the way up. Down. Up to 90. Out. In. All the way up. Down. Up to 90. Out. In. All the way up. Down. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Grab your ball. So you're gonna be in plank. And let's see, I'm gonna try and roll it over my mat maybe. You're gonna do knee tuck and back out. Knee tuck, back out. If you were doing this with no ball, you can hop or step your knees in. Good. 10 seconds here. Okay. On your back with your ball or a yoga block or whatever. And you're gonna press into one leg and other side. So it's an active press, okay? So my knee and my hand are resisting each other. Keep the low back on the ground as you extend that leg. Don't let it pop up. If this doesn't feel like work, press into that ball harder with both your knee and your hand at the same time. Come on up. You had those lunges. All right. You guys stay with it. I'm adjusting my camera a little bit. Just a little too much foreground. Good. Reach back there. Drop that knee. That front leg stays nice and stable. Good. Other side. Good, stay with me here. We got our bicep curls coming up. There it is. Grab those bicep curl weights and up to 90. Abduction, abduction, adduction, up and release. 90, out. And those are the words I can remember. And down and up, out, in, all the way up, down, 90, out, in, all the way up, down, up, out, in, all the way up, down, up, and release. Good. Here's our curl. Or, I'm sorry, knee tuck, I should say. Our knee tuck. All right, in plank. Tuck it in. Lots of good core stability here. Pushing through those palms or your forearms if you're on your forearms, which makes the curl or the knee tuck even more challenging. Good, stay with me here, 5 seconds. Woo! And come on down. Woo! All right, on your back. And extend, but you're pushing. Push into this ball. If your low back is popping up, aim your leg higher, right? Keep that low back on the ground. Don't let it pop up. Good. Come on up. Lunges. One last time. And you can take this faster or slower than I'm going. Good. Let's switch sides. Good. Check in with your core while you're here. Is it engaged? Is it helping to stabilize your movement? Because that's its job. I like thinking of all our muscles and body parts as having jobs. All right, bicep curls. All right, 90, out, in, up, down, 90, out, in, up, down, 90, out, in, up, down, 90, out, in, up, down. Good, 10 seconds. Good, 90, out, in, nice work. All right, knee tuck. Here we go. Last time with that knee tuck. I'm gonna try it for my forearms. Give my wrists a little bit of a break. It's a little awkward I'm gonna try to go to the side. Ooh, the side is fun. It's basically just like a hip dip and then bending my knees. So a lot of oblique work here. It's tricky. Just gonna hold it here. Oh, there we go. All right, flip it over. For supine. I don't know what this is. Dead bug with extra magic. Keep that low back pressed in. Don't let it pop up. Active recovery coming up. Here's your active recovery. If you want to get off your wrists, maybe take some jumping jacks. Otherwise, go down and plank and you can work your knee dip. I'm going to show you what next. So we're going to work our right piston squat and our left piston squat using the ball. And then we're going to take some more curls. So hammer curls to W, right? And then we're going to do some supine ball pass. So we'll be on our backs. And then we're going to flip over into plank and we're going to work our plank to dolphin. Okay. All right. Oops. Hang on. All right. So piston squat, I want you to do it without a weight to start, but second and third round, if you feel like you need a weight, let's do that. All right, left foot on the ball, and then we're gonna work our squat. All right, here we go. So, just like so. So, I like using the ball. It gives your hip flexor a rest. You know, we don't have the ball, we're physically holding it out there. And I feel like it lets me get just a smidge deeper. But honestly, I'd probably have to have somebody here to be spotting me to really tell me that. Or I need to see it on film or something. I suppose I have it on film, right? You should just watch it. Anyway, if you don't like the ball, ditch it. All right, switching sides. If you prefer holding your leg out there, or you're somebody who can do these single leg squats without, you can go all the way down and hang on to your foot, do that. I haven't tried those in a while. Maybe that is something we can work up to, right? Bicep curls to W are next in 2, 1, right here. So curl, W, good. So just watch that when you take that W, your spine isn't changing, so you're not like arching. Keep it nice and just strong. A little squeeze in your shoulder blades there, but you should be tucking your tailbone. Your core should be engaged. Because what's its job? What's our core's job? To stabilize. Like the guy on Blue's Clues asking you guys those questions. 2, 1, and release. So ball pass. So on your back. Ball, yoga block, whatever. Lower, come. Right? And you can lift up to help get it back in between your legs if you need / want to. Again, when you lower, make sure that low back stays on the ground. Don't let it pop up. And yeah, you could do this with a weight. I would just want you to be very careful. You know, drop it on your face. All right, no ball. Coming into plank. All right, coming into plank, forearm plank. And then you're gonna walk your feet up as close as you can, and then walk them back down. And you're just gonna keep doing that at your own pace. All right, back to standing. And here we go, down. So as always, setting that butt back behind you. You can play with that where that ball is. Maybe it needs to roll out in front of you a little bit. Yeah, if you wanted to add weights this round, you can do that if that feels comfortable for you. Maybe you're adding a little overhead press. Switch sides. Again, though, your piston squat's the priority. So if you feel like adding arm weights is kind of taking your attention away from the priority, I want you to ditch the weights. Good. Nice job. Whew. About 5 seconds here. And back to our curls. Here we go. So curls to W. So it's a hammer curl. Open, release. Hammer, open, release. So when you open because you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Okay. So it's not just your arms. You can get open, right? You're kind of rolling those shoulders open and squeezing those shoulder blades. Your spine's not changing. Nice and strong through your core. 5 seconds here. And pass the ball. You happen to have one of those medicine balls. This move is good fun. Medicine ball. I should replace mine. It finally died. Good. Dolphin, plank dolphin. So get into your plank. I'm going to talk a little bit. So I want you in your plank, and I want you to walk your feet in. And as you're walking your feet in, you're rotating through those shoulders, right? So you're rotating through the shoulders. You're then looking behind you, and the crown of your head is parallel to the ground. Keep going. I'm just talking. We're doing this because it's good shoulder work and it's good core work. So you want to keep drawing that belly button in. I just can't do it, Anton. You're drawing that belly button in to pull those hips up to the sky. All right, last time through, you guys. Come back up to standing. Whoop. Almost wobbly. Good. Stay with me. I'm going to switch lights here in 3, 2. There it is. We did a nice hike this weekend up to Tenerife Falls. I don't know. It's not that far. I imagine a lot of you have done it. It was very beautiful. The waterfall was going strong. In fact, it kind of spilled over onto a part of the path. You kind of had to just hike through the water. So take waterproof shoes. Good. Here we go, bicep curls. Hammer curl, W. Good. Hammer, W. Good. Tuck that tailbone. Good core engagement. Watch that spine isn't budging when you open through those shoulders and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Five seconds here. We're down on our backs, we're past the ball. Here we go. Stay with me, you guys. These are your last 2 exercises of the day, unless you have more planned. I know some of you do. I plan to eat some key lime pie tonight. That's what I plan to do. My boy is a pie kid, not a cake kid. Good. Into plank. Forearm plank. We're walking it into dolphin. I'm going to do them with you this time, so you might hear less of my voice. Once you get up to your high point, see if you can't hold it for a hot second. And done. Go ahead, sit it back into child's pose. Stretch those arms long. Right here, I want you to come up. We're going to take a little extended puppy, if this is okay for your shoulders. If it's not, you can stay in child's pose. So you want to come up so your hips are over your knees. You're going to walk it out. And remember, don't let those ribs flare out. So you're not like letting it go here. Keep it engaged. Oh, it's hurt on this mat. This mat is so slippery. And then from here, I want you to slide. And I want to stop that time. Slide your right arm under. So you can get a little stretch through our shoulder here. If you want, you can bring your left arm up, twist your chest open. You don't have to though, you can stay right here. And we're going to push back up into puppy, and left arm comes through. And again, you can bring your right arm up if you want to open through your chest a little bit more. And release. All right. Go ahead, push it back into child's pose. Bring your hands to your side. Give yourself a hug. And then let's come on up. Let's take some runner stretch here. So in your runner stretch, and just push it forward. And then send those hips back and extend through that leg. Flex your foot. Really flexing your foot will increase that stretch right here along your Achilles and your calf. You're going to come back. This time I want you to bring your opposite hand to the inside of that foot. We're going to reach around and grab our foot if you can and get a nice little quad stretch here. You can use a strap, a t-shirt, a towel, something to help grab that foot if you like. And then I want you to twist open. Open up your chest. Hold it here. And release that foot. Bring your hand down. Step your foot back. Other foot comes forward. Lift your chest and take that runner's lunge. Nice work today, you guys. That was fun. We haven't used the ball in a really long time. I feel like it's been since summer. I think I need to reinvest in a medicine ball this weekend. If you don't know what a medicine ball, it's one of those weighted balls. They come in different weights, like from 4 to 30. So you can get whichever one. Send your hips back, extend through that leg, flex your foot. And come back, opposite hand to the inside of that foot. Reach around, grab your foot and pull it towards you. And open up that chest, like twist it open towards the sky. And release. Go ahead, tuck that back toe, step it forward to meet your front. Hang here like a rag doll for a second. Grab your opposite elbows if you want. And release those hands. Clasp them behind your head. Check your chin. Soften your knees and roll it up. Woo. Just big inhale and exhale. And one more time. And exhale. Thanks, you guys. I always feel better after working out with you all. Have a fantastic Tuesday. And I will see some of you tomorrow and the rest of you on Thursday.
Thanks, Molly.
You're welcome.
Molly.
Bye, guys.